Well, we've got two big games coming up today. We play fourth in the league, and we also face the league leaders, Exeter City. Hello, welcome to part four of the Hollywood Dream. And coming up in today's episode, we do have our League One fixtures against league leaders, Exeter City, and we also have another League One match against fourth place, Bolton Wanderers. So, form since the last episode has been, I'd say it's been all right. We could have won, I think, a few more matches, but on the whole, the form has been very, very good. Some losses against Stockport and Lincoln, but apart from that, we've been pretty good. We have been knocked out of a Virtue Trophy or the Papa John's Trophy, Bristol Street Motors Trophy, whatever you want to call it. We did finish third. The boards weren't too pleased about that, but I could care less about that trophy. As long as we go on a decent run in the FA Cup, which I think we can. We played Cheltenham in the second round. We beat Hereford in the first round, so I think we're going to go through to the third round. I'm not too fussed who we play or beat in the FA Cup. As long as we get to the third round, I think that'd be fine. I wouldn't mind getting into the fourth or fifth round this year, but I think that remains to be seen. We might end up losing to Cheltenham. What do the board want? Be competitive, yeah. We've reached a latter stage. It's balls to that. I don't think we do have a couple more players set to leave us in January. The other two being Ryan Barnett. He's going to be joining Blackpool for 90k. I think that will be a slight increase. Yeah, 20k profit as Stephen Fletcher is joining Livingston for 3k, 3.7k. He's 36 years old. Just to get money for him is an absolute bonus, considering Wrexham did sign him on a free, and he hasn't really had a great start to the season. But we do currently sit third, which is why these two games are equally both important games. Ideally, we want to win both of these games. We do currently sit third, 1 point behind Huddersfield in second, and 5 points behind Exeter, who do sit top. So a win today would be absolutely vital. So the lineup will be Okonkwo in goal, a back four of Scar, Evans and Brunt. Wing backs are Bolton and McLean. Then we've got Dobson and James in the midfield. Then we've got Shadow in the middle as a shadow striker. Then we've got a strike partnership of Sam Smith and Paul Mullin. Let's just have him as a pressing forward and we'll have Mullin as the poacher because he has scored a couple goals in that striker role and not many as the advanced forward. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it sort of does to me. Well, not really, but we're going to go with it for this game. Brunt has got the ball. If we can try and get at least an early goal today, but I suspect this game might be a little challenging because Exeter, they've had a pretty decent start. Obviously, they are top of the league, which I'm not sure how. I'm not sure why they're top of the league, but they are, and I hope it doesn't stay like that for ages. Shadow, Matty James with the opening goal of the game. Barely a minute into the match, and we have already taken the lead. That is absolutely incredible, and I love it. Woods whips in the corner. I don't think he's going to do anything with it. That was close. Wild shot. Plays the ball to Woods again, and that is very unrealistic because Ryan Woods never scores a goal, and he still doesn't. And it has been disallowed. It was way offside. We've got a free kick. McLean is going to shoot by the looks of it. It was. If that's on target, which it nearly was, that's a goal all day long because Joe Whitworth, not the tallest of goalkeepers, he wasn't going to get there. Definitely go into the top right-hand corner, which is just a little bit unfortunate. A little less power next time on your free kick, James McLean. Trevitt has got the ball, and he does put the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0. It was a pretty good goal. I think Okonkwo, did he make any attempt to try and save it? Did he dive at all? Did he? I didn't see him fall onto the ground. Trevitt Yeah, just he did dive. It was a very a pathetic attempt to try and save the ball, but with 20 minutes left to play off the first half, the scores are currently level. I'm hoping we can potentially grab a second before half time, but with our shot count so far, it's not the greatest. Exeter far dominant in terms of the stats, so I take a 1-1 draw at half time. To be fair, Jones has got the ball, plays the ball to Trevitt. Jones, Packham, never heard of him. He's definitely not an Exeter player. Jones, that was really close. This Pat Jones fella, quite a good player in real life and on this game. I'm quite nervous of him. Let's I think we've done well so far. Just keep him out for a second goal. I think that's fine. All right, come on, lads. Let's hopefully. I honestly, I'd take the draw at this rate. Angus McDonald with a nearly scored a goal, but thankfully it was just over the top of the crossbar. Right, we should probably make some changes. Do it after this highlight, which hopefully does lead to a goal. But Trevitt plays the ball to absolute no one. Absolutely brilliant that is from Ryan Trevitt. Sweeney plays the ball to Trevitt. Trevitt seems to be their main area of threat. It seems to be going through him every time, and hopefully they take him off at some point because he's their main danger man. Jano has got the ball, has a chance to score, and he does. And we are 2-1 up with half an hour left to play. I think now that we're back in the lead, we should probably make a couple of changes. Do we have a wing back on the bench? We don't. That is slightly problematic. Ollie Rathbone, can you play as a left wing back? You can sort of play left mid, but we're just going to have to play you there because McLean is absolutely shattered. And I think Paul Mullin also comes off for... We'll get on Ollie Palmer. He can be a advanced forward. We're not playing target forwards. It's not really my style of play. Lump it up to the big man. Definitely not my type. Come on, lads. We've got half an hour left to play. Let's just hold on to the lead. Potentially grab a third. That would be lovely. Bolton has got the ball. Makes the interception from a bad pass from Jack McMillan. Sam Smith has got the ball. He has the chance to shoot. He does. It takes a deflection and it does go into the back of the net. And we are leading Exeter City, who are top of the league, 3-1 with 25 minutes left to play. I think the 3 points are wrapped up. Matty James with the corner. Palmer with a outrageous effort to try and score a bicycle kick. Wasn't close to the goal, but it could have been. If only it was on target. I doubt it was going to beat Joe Whitworth, who I suspect he might have actually saved that. Right, 10 minutes left to play. We're going to make a couple more changes. Dan Scott is going to make way for Max Cleworth, and Shadow comes off for Elliot Lee. He can switch down to his preferred attacking midfield role. Got 10 minutes left to play. Well, 5 minutes, I should say. And I don't see Exeter City getting another 2 goals, which I think, looking at the stats, I think Exeter might potentially feel hard done by because they've had more shots than us and more shots on target, better XG. We've robbed them of the 3 points. Literally robbed them, and I'm so chuffed with that result. Absolutely beautiful. Now 2 points behind them with 2 games in hand. We're going to be top of the league by the time of the next episode. That is the plan. If that doesn't happen, something has gone terribly wrong. But now we have a FA Cup game against Shelton. It should be a fairly easy win considering they're in League 2. So by the time of the next game, we should have some sort of idea who we're playing in the third round. And hopefully it's back-to-back League 1 wins against Bolton. Well, we are successfully through to the third round of the FA Cup after beating Cheltenham Town 4 goals 1-0 with the goals coming from Sam Smith, Jack Marriott, James McLean and Dan Skies. So that does set us up nicely with a third round tie against Wolverhampton Wanderers. That match might possibly come up in tomorrow's episode, or might not just bother with it. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see what the form's like between now and the Wolves game. So that match might be coming up in the next episode. It might not be. But that's good. That's for the future chat to decide. But now we face Bolton Wanderers, where if we win, we go top of the league, which would be absolutely incredible. It really would be. So the lineup will be a conquering goal, a back three of Scar, O'Connor and Brunt. Wingbacks are Bolton and Raven. James and Dobson in the midfield. Then we've got Shadow in the middle as the shadow striker role. Then we've got Smith and Mullen up front. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully try and get another win to make it back-to-back wins, which has been quite a long time since we've had that happen to us. But hopefully we can get the win. We go top of the league with, and still 2 games in hand to Exeter. Well, at current time of speaking, we do have 2 games in hand, which would be absolutely incredible, because if we do win those 2 games in hand, we could go a couple more points clear at the top of the league, or at the minimum a couple points, maximum like 6 points clear, which would be absolutely fantastic. O'Connell has got the ball. Let's hopefully just try and get the ball upfield. Mullen has got the ball in the midfield area, plays a lovely ball out to Raven. He whips it back in, and by the looks of it, Smith has been found in the area. We do win a penalty, barely 2 minutes into the game. Can we convert this penalty? Mullen steps up, it's straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper. Put it anywhere in the goal, but you put it straight at the goalkeeper. You absolute wang. Absolute idiot. Paul Mullen is. Should have put it into the bottom right-hand corner, where the goalkeeper has probably next to no chance of getting there at all. But instead, you put it right in the middle where the goalkeeper is standing. I just don't know what to say about that. I'm flabbergasted over that. Bolton has got the ball. Can he play the ball through to Mullen to hopefully redeem himself? He didn't get the ball. Sam Smith did eventually actually get the header, but unfortunately it wasn't on target. Bolton do have a ball with Sheehan. Doesn't manage to connect with it, and they do have another shot. That shot was closer, but thankfully still wide of a goal at that cross. That ball into the box, absolutely meaningless. So Concro has the ball, whips upfield, and hopefully Mullen gets on the end of it. He does. Mullen. Oh, it's a goal for Paul Mullen, assisted by our goalkeeper Arthur Okonkwo, and we are 1-0 up with 20 minutes left to play of the first half. What a kick, and great play from the Bolton defender, completely missing the ball and allowing Mullen to go through a goal like that. Absolutely superb. They could do that all day long if they would like to. Obviously they won't, but they might do a couple more times. Raven whips in the corner, back post. The goalkeeper's built it, but we've got another penalty. Can we convert it this time? Is Mullen's taking this one again? I hope he scores it. If he doesn't, he's off penalties. He's staying on penalties for now. He does put the ball into the back of the net. That's his 6th goal of the season. We are 2-0 up against Bolton Wanderers. And if we can get the league table up, then we do sit currently top of the league, 1 point in front of Exeter with 2 games in hand to them. Like I said, that would be absolutely amazing if we could, by the time of the next episode. Paul Mullen has put the ball into the back of the net for his 2nd goal of the day. Could have had a hat-trick if he had scored that penalty, but he's been playing absolutely superb today as an advanced forward as well. Maybe he's not a poacher. I thought he was a poacher. Maybe he's just a bog-standard advanced forward. I don't really know what his best role is. I really don't know. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully... I think the game's pretty much done and dusted. I think at the bare minimum, we're going to get at least 1 point. But if we could get another goal, that was close. I think Mullen might have had a chance to shoot, but I don't think he connected with the shot. Raven Short corner to James. Back to Raven again. It's not bad. Scar was at the back post, but couldn't get his header on target. I don't think he was going to ever have a chance of getting it on target. Not at that crazy angle. Shadow plays the ball to Bolton. He actually technically got tackled. Bolton whips in. Smith. Oh, are we going to get another chance? No, we're not. Could have been 4-0. I think we are closing in on a 4th goal this game. It's just a matter of when we are going to get it, and if we do. Right, half an hour left. We are going to make a couple of changes. I think Jack Marriott comes on for Sam Smith, and I think we'll also get on. Let's get off Dan Scarf and Max Cleworth. We need to seriously upgrade the defence, either in January or possibly in the summer, because we don't really have any left-sided defenders. I think from what I've seen, they're all right-footers, which isn't really good when you're playing 3 at the back. When you're playing 2 at the back, it's manageable, but when you're playing 3 at the back, you need to have at least 1 left-footer. So I think we'll probably take a look in the transfer window, probably see what left-footers are out there, or if there is any left-footers. Brunt has got the ball. I don't think he's left-footed. Most definitely isn't, because he passed it with his right foot. Raven whips in. Paul Mullin was looking just behind the goalkeeper, ready for him to spill the ball, but unfortunately keeps hold of the ball and he hoofs it straight to one of our players. Marriott slips it through to Mullin and he puts it wide of the goal. Really get his hat-trick today. I think it's definitely coming, but he is running out of time. He really is. James is absolutely shattered, so we will get on Ollie Rathbone. And I think we also get on James McLean for Seb Raven. I think that's all we'll do for now. Obviously, we do have one more change, but we'll just leave that just in case we get any injuries, which hopefully we don't. We've been pretty good in terms of surviving a injury crisis, which, touch wood, doesn't happen this season. Bolton has got the ball, whips in. Shadow in the middle, doesn't quite connect with the header, and Sheehan has got the ball for Bolton, plays the ball out to Randall. That's pretty poor, that. And Randall, oh my god, I thought that deviation might have been just a fraction offside, but by the looks of it, he stays on and has won a corner, which they do whip in. Rathbone headers clear, and Sheehan does pick up the ball on the pretty much on the halfway line. I don't think they're going to do much with this free kick. Can we get a clear Sito? Or, well, I'm not going to say what I think his name is, but I think we'll go with that, Sito. Come on, lads. We're 3-0 up, 10 minutes left to play. The best Bolton can do now is probably score an absolute screamer, which will probably end up being just a consolation goal, which at the moment, they haven't looked like scoring at all. They've had 3 shots on target. I don't think they've been highlight worthy yet. Murphy plays the ball to Randall. Murphy whips in and a Conquo, yeah, connects it nice and easily, like he should do. 6'4", I think he is. He's definitely over 6 foot. Just not sure how tall he is. Marriott has got the ball. He's running, lurking in the mid. That's poor. Dobson, come on, put it back in. Put it across to Mullin. Bolton, now to Mullin. Rathbone, shoot, come on. How is that not 4-0? How? I just don't understand how we didn't score a 4th goal. McLean whips it. Oh my god, it hits the crossbar. We are getting so close to this 4th goal, but we've got a corner. That will be time for this game. Come on. Are we going to get one more goal? Are we going to get a free kick up? No, we're not. No, we're not. It does end in a 3-0 win. I think Paul Mullin, that was probably one of his best games so far this season. I think he was just a little bit unfortunate not to grab his hat-trick, but I think he will come. Oh, he did get a hat-trick. Did he? I must have missed that. So I don't think he got... He did get a hat-trick. Okay, I must have missed that. He did get a hat-trick. I'm sorry, Paul. But I thought you only had 2 goals. He did get a hat-trick. Wow, I'm an absolute fool. Sorry, Paul. I did not think he got a hat-trick, but he did. I thought somebody... Why did I think he... Don't know what happened there, but Paul Mullin did get a hat-trick. And he... I'm flabbergasted after that, but... He could have had 4 goals that game if he had scored the penalty, but a great performance from you, Paul Mullin. Hopefully a few more hat-tricks in this month. That would be absolutely lovely. So I think probably what we'll do is in the next episode we will be playing our FA Cup third round tie against Wolves and also our League One fixture against Blackpool. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Dental Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching!